Hi everyone, my name is Rohit, and on this channel you will learn about web development. In today's video, we will look at what HTML and CSS are and how they work. So, firstly, we will see what is HTML. So, basically, what is HTML? You have many answers in mind. So, basically, HTML stands for hypertext, hypertext markup language. Hypertext markup language. So basically it's a markup language. Markup language means it's define the structure of web page. It's define structure, structure, structure of web page. It's a normal website, web page. So it's basically design a structure. So in HTML, there are many tags are available. So tags are basically used to place text, images, links, and many more media. So this is our HTML tags are helping to add elements on web page. So basically HTML tags are written in pair. For example, we are want to add heading of our web page. So we are using open h1 tag and close h1 tag. It's work on pair. So it's a opening tag and it's a closing tag. So we are now see some example of HTML tags which are used for inserting many different things. So first we already seen h1. Now we see p tag. It's a paragraph tag which is used to insert a paragraph in your web page. Now if we want to store image, then we are using image tag. It's a self-closing tag. It's not need to close the tag. So img used for image tag or inserting the image. Next, if we want to link one page to another, then for linking we are using anchor tag, which is specified by a. So this is a link tag. And if you want to make a list in your web page or adding a list like to-do list, so we are using an order list ul or order list. Order list means simply we are ordering our list by ABCD alphabetically, numerically, 1 to 3 with an order, with some order. And unordered list means we are defining the list by using dots, square, and many more. So that's it for the HTML part. Now we are moved to CSS part. So what is CSS? Firstly, we are see what is CSS. So basically CSS stands for cascading style sheet. Cascading style sheet. It's CSS for full form. So it's a style sheet language that is used to control the appearance. Mark my word, it is used to control appearance. Appearance of what? Web page. Web page which you are created using HTML. So basically it's a style sheet language which is used to control the appearance of web page. So CSS can be used to change the font and size of text, the size and position of images, and the appearance of other web pages. Means with CSS we are able to or modify change and modify their looks, size, and many more. So basically we are seeing if we have a font color, one second. Basically we have a font color black by default, and we want to change this, so we are using font color red. So we are able to change this font color from by default black to red by the use of CSS. Now we are using many different type of web elements to select his property, or using CSS to change and modify their appearance. To modify their appearance, mark my words, its appearance means many things. This say, so modify their appearance. Now we are see how CSS can be written. So CSS can be written in a separate file, or it can be written in HTML code itself. File means if you want to write CSS separate, then separately you can write, and you have to link it with HTML. So this is called external CSS, because you have to link it with HTML. If we add between HTML, then this is called internal CSS. And if you are using CSS in the same line of HTML, then in the same line of HTML, then it is called inline CSS. Inline CSS. So here are the main difference, which is inline CSS, external CSS, or internal CSS. So I hope it's clear with you. So now we are see some example of CSS code. So examples we are see this, like we are want to change some color of heading. So we are using h1 because we are want to change heading, and we are use color property, and value should be red. Don't forget to include semicolon in last. So it will change the heading color into red. Now if we want to change font size of a paragraph tag, then we are select p tag, then we are using font size property of CSS and add some bigger font, so 16 pixel. Now it's changed the size of a text or size of the paragraph. So what's it does, change the paragraph font size. So I hope it's clear with you. Now we are see how HTML and CSS work together. So first of all, when you want to see HTML and CSS, HTML and CSS are work together. When you open a web page, when you open a web page, then firstly browser reads HTML part, then it reads CSS code. The HTML code firstly run because it defines structure. Then it's CSS part load, which tells appearance appearance. So that's how HTML and CSS work together. For example, if we take a code example of HTML and CSS. So let's see first HTML code. We are taking h1, and this is my web page, and now close the h1. So this is a HTML part. Now we have to add CSS part. We are select h1 tag and want to change color by default to red. Then we are done with code. Now we understand what will be happen. So firstly, the browser reads html code html code and read the CSS code. So HTML code, the browser that there is a heading on a web page, and CSS code will tell the browser that the heading should be read. So that's how it's working together. So firstly it's return our h1. This is my web page. Now browser read, our color should be red. So the output we see this. Let's wait. I will return output in red color so it's more beneficial. So output will return this is my web page in red color. So that's the whole concept of how HTML and CSS work together. So HTML and CSS are two of the most important web development language. So HTML is used to define the structure of web page, and CSS is used to control the appearance of the web page. By learning HTML and CSS, you can create your own web page. What should you create? Your own web page. Then design them however you like with CSS. So next video, we will look at HTML and CSS in more detail and learn how to create a simple web page. So I hope this is helpful for you. So bye bye, take care, and don't forget to like and share with your friends.